Welcome to this episode of Cash and Keys, Mastering the Art of Business and Estate Prosperity, hosted by estate and business planning attorney Larry Parman. Mr. Parman is the founder of Parman Easterday, a law firm that practices exclusively in the areas of estate planning, elder law, and business succession planning. He is the author of The Straight Shooter's Guide to Estate Planning and Economic Dominoes, a review of the economic cycle in the U.S. In these brief sessions, Mr. Parman will share information and insights on estate planning, elder law challenges, and how to successfully transition your business. Plus, there may be a few nuggets on other topics that will entertain and surprise you. Here's Larry Parman.
Hello, Larry Parman here again. Hope you guys are having a great day. I had an outline of what I wanted to share with you today, and then somebody came to the office and described an inquiry we received on our website from someone, and I said, well, there's my video right there, so I'm going to share it with you. So we have a farm and ranch program online that people can watch, and someone watched it, and then they sent this inquiry. The inquiry said, I have a farm, I'm married with 4 children, and the farm's worth around $9 million. And my plan is I'm just going to leave everything to my wife, and that should take care of it, right? Well, there's so many open issues about that. That's an example of how people just don't want to have to tackle these issues sometimes. And all of us are always looking for the easy way out. So my response was along these lines. If you can guarantee that you're going to die between now and January 1st, 2026, then, and if everything goes perfectly, people die in the order in which we anticipate, then maybe things are going to be okay. That's because, from an estate tax point of view, the exemption today is $13.6 million per person. So a couple can transfer $26 million, right? Actually $27 million without any estate tax consequence if they plan correctly and if they each claim the exemption they have or utilize what's called portability at the time of the first death. You can protect that $27 million. Therefore, no estate tax. But what happens if someone dies after January 1st, 2026, when the exemption reverts back to $5 million, adjusted for inflation? Who knows what that might be? Call it 6.5, maybe $7 million. So how does that impact a $9 million estate? So if everything's left to the spouse, there's no claim of the first exemption, in other words, no utilization of the first exemption, then we have one spouse left with one $7 million exemption. If you have a $9 million estate, that means you're $2 million over that $7 million, correct? So that's $2 million in excess, times a tax rate of 40%, that's $800,000 that family could end up having to pay when the law gives them an opportunity to avoid it. There's nothing more frustrating for us or the family that inherits, in other words, the children, than a plan that requires them to pay tax that they were not legally obligated to pay if they would have planned a little bit. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you because it again just alerts us to an issue. So anyway, just be aware of a couple of things. First of all, the exemption today, $13.6 million. The exemption down the road when the law changes, and that's already on the books. So unless Congress changes the law, that's on the books, coming at us, full force and effect. That exemption is going to revert to the $5 million adjusted for inflation, maybe around $7 million. For higher net worth individuals, you should be considering the use of some gifting techniques now that work beautifully to remove assets from your estate and still retain some control of the income. We can talk about that. Call us if you want to know more about it. Okay, I've taken enough time today. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be with you with some more information pretty soon. Larry Parman signing off. Have a good one.
If you would like to learn more about creating an estate plan for your family, protecting your assets if you have to go into a nursing home, or transitioning your business, call 405-843-6100 or send an email to info@parmanlaw.com. That's 405-843-6100 and info@parmanlaw.com. Thank you.